our computer just had a total meltdown. We had to reboot. It was a thing.
It was fun.
Jennifer Lopez is here in the back end. I see that because we texted her like our computer is completely unresponsive.
Jacked.
And she's already answering so many of the questions.
So thank you guys for being here for the very final last Q&A Monday for a very hot minute.
Yeah.
We're really excited to be back with you guys right here on Facebook and YouTube.
We talk a lot about how our cats
favorite place
feel
for me
stressed.
because we don't have to stand. We don't have to be so close to each other.
Too. Oh, I can't wait.
You can't wait for what?
Michael said, "Hi, ladies. I had a young stray in my backyard, so I had her spayed. Bless you. All vet necessities have been taken care of. She's very scared, hisses, but doesn't bite or scratch. Ears and litter box. Okay. Tips for helping her relax and be more comfortable. I sit near her and slow blink, but haven't tried to touch her yet."
Yeah. So don't.
That's a great start.
That is a fantastic start. You're doing all the right things, right? Don't push. Like, we have to respect our cat's space and their boundaries and their bubble space, right? So don't push for it, but continue to stay available when it comes to these feral kitties and these, rescue kitties even that are just, terrified and in a new environment and don't know what to do.
They don't know who to trust. I mean, I honestly feel like you're doing all the right things right now. Even thinking about our Annie when she came to us, we affectionately call her our wildcat. And she has just, last night she did something new. She slept in the bed between us almost all night long. Like it takes.
She snuggled up to me. Like,
it takes cats time to build trust. So the fact that she's not being violent with you, scratching or biting is beautiful. And I would continue to take the time to build trust.
Jan said, Jane, sorry. What do you use on cats that have mitts? And what are mitts?
I think mites. Sissy, help me with that.
Mites? Okay, so we're talking about like
little parasites.
I'm gonna guess that.
Jane,
I'm gonna guess that that's what.
Wait, let's see.
Yeah, Jane, have you said anything else? So when it comes to mites on cats, there are natural remedies that you can use. We actually have two that both work very well. One is called Feline Essential.
Sorry, guys.
I forgot to put my computer on D&D.
Well, with the meltdown, it was easy to forget.
Okay. And the other is called Feline Essential Meow Mist. Both are really great at killing mites, depending on where it's starting from, right? Like, where is it coming from? I would get either or both for your kitty if they have mites. We sprayed. So there was like a mite issue on the tree, like the tree trunk that we kept from a tree that had to be cut down in our yard. And we kept it for our cats. And then there was like a mite issue on it, and our senior cats were coming out and crawling on it, and it became like a mite issue. So we just took a literally an ounce of this. This is a 4-ounce bottle. We took an ounce of this and mixed it with a half a gallon of purified water. And we just like doused that entire tree and
that was the end of
trunk. And that was the end of it.
Hi, Judith. Cheyenne said, I have a brown kitty. I have so many people tell me I've never seen one in real life, or she's so rare. How rare are brown cats? She also has longer hair. I will DM you guys a picture of her. I love that, Cheyenne. Brown cats, there was someone else that sent us a picture or that was telling us about an all brown cat, like no variation in the coat. It looked very much like almost like a brown paper bag colored cat. And they did a genealogy test on it, and there was Siamese in there. I don't know if that's helpful at all, but there was something, and it completely made for a very
beautiful,
but very brown. Like usually you think of brown cats as like tabbies, but there was no variation in the coat. And they found that it was predominantly a Siamese breed, which I thought was fascinating.
Hey, Robin. Hey, Laura Lee.
Hey, Mr.
Chris.
Milligan.
Hello, Mr. Milligan.
Michelle said, how do I get my cat to lose some weight? You know what? Here's the thing. Cats don't have Ozempic yet. And I really hope they don't ever get it.
No,
So
but I hear that they're
down,
working on it. So don't even try that.
It really boils down to caloric intake and activity levels.
It's the same with humans, right? Like how much do you exercise and how much do you diet?
I'm looking at what is your cat's feeding routine. If she's or he is already on a feeding routine, I would be looking at taking out some of those calories. I would ask your vet at your next wellness exam, what is my cat's ideal weight and how many calories should they be eating to get to that ideal weight? So that means that you're going to do like a calorie restriction, and that doesn't have to be painful. It just means that you're going to space out what their caloric intake will be throughout their meals, and try to entice some activity. It's going to depend obviously on your cat's activity level, on their age, a lot of factors there. But I would ask your veterinarian, what is my cat's ideal weight? What is their body condition score? And what is their optimal caloric intake every day? And when you know that, then you can start doing a little bit of math. It's the same with us.
And you can DM us and we'll give you that math.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have a reference for a holistic vet in Massachusetts? I feel like, somebody that we know does. Someone we know does, but I will say if you're just looking for a holistic veterinarian,
ahvma.com. I would look on their website to see.
.org, AHVMA, like American Holistic Veterinary Medical Association, AHVMA. .org. They have a find a vet option there where you can look up and see, registered
anyone who's available
holistic vets in your area
at a brick and mortar place.
Also,
as Sissy just dropped here,
there is a beautiful, wonderful veterinarian that is working wonders with the cat community right now. We are so blessed, and we need to spend more time with her. We need to talk to her more, because she's like changing, she is a soldier, and her name is Dr. Katie Kangas. She's out of San Diego, so she's in San Diego, but she does virtual telehealth consultations.
And will work with your conventional vet.
And she will work with your vet, right? So like you go to your vet to get the blood test or the whatever needs to be done, and she's phenomenal. And we're very blessed to be able to offer her services, like to be able to recommend her services to you guys, because She's fantastic. And you can go to, you can actually just look her up, Dr. Katie Kangas, DVM. That's how I find her website. It's like
integrative vet, intvet.com or something like that.
I don't even remember
something like that.
The website, but
Kangas with a K.
Yeah.
KANGAS.
Yeah.
Mr. Joseph Kent.
And she is doing wonders for so many of you guys.
Sometime soon, maybe.
Joseph Kent?
2027.
Word has it.
Word
has it.
Does have it. Chris is here. I've been gaining my new feral project, Cyrus's Trust. He's really coming around very nicely. Got him at the end of June. Then a couple of weeks later, I got an orange boy, and Foster failed. Named him Ozzy. He and Cirrus have an amazing bond. I love that so much. Tina said lots of rag dolls are chocolate. I would be interested, Cheyenne, for your kitty that is completely brown. I would be interested in doing like a genetic test and see what her predominant breed is. Hi, Lori. Lisa said, how can I get my cats to get along? I have one that slaps my 2 new kittens. Lisa,
I do that too.
I wouldn't be surprised if your older cat is helping to socialize. Sometimes I feel like, we humans can get in the way of a lot of things. But a lot of times with kittens, especially if they were weaned too early or if they didn't have that time to socialize with their mother, sometimes older cats are Oliver Twist was such a gentleman about this.
He was the perfect cat.
He was the perfect cat.
The perfect cat.
They help kittens understand cat speech better than we can. So unless there is, something that we feel we need to intervene for, I might just let your older cat
smack them around.
Help them learn.
Depending on this, where that's at, like slapping around it for for some cats,
That's the
it's
way
just like,
Twist would do it.
okay, not a big deal.
Twist would like put his paw on their head, or he'd give them a little smack,
right,
or whatever. But
then if we were talking about Friday and Annie, and Friday like smacks, and Annie like literally doesn't even have to have a claw, and Annie screams like she's like
being killed,
literally being killed. She's like
it's
turns on her back and like flails like
it's a lot.
So yeah,
and we've watched
you have to know
it,
your
Friday
cat.
isn't even touching her, but
not
it
even
sounds like
sometimes not
the most
even
violent cat fight.
But if I were Friday, I would do the same thing. Like if every time I knew that I could I did this to my sister. So my sister, my Liz, when we were growing up,
she was like, you didn't do that shit with me.
She was a bit bigger than me. But Liz, she was like, I would hold her down and tickle her. And I loved to watch her like
be tortured,
right? Like, I mean, she would laugh, right? So in my mind, it was kind of like, I mean, I'm not hurting you, but I would hold her down and I would tickle her. She was so ticklish on her feet, so many, like I would just tickle her to death. And not to death. She didn't die. She's still alive.
She's still alive.
But
despite your best efforts.
Despite my best efforts. I did that to torture her because she gave me this reaction every time. So
it was
Friday,
too much fun.
Yeah. Friday does this. Jay. And I have I have empathy in my heart. Like I understand what Friday's doing. Like today, like watching her, I'm like, girl, like I would do that too. Cause you're not even doing anything. You're not hurting her. You were just like instigating, right? And you're going to continue to do that.
Amber, my love, hi ladies, I might be in need of a link for a moving guide.
Where are you moving to? That's what I need to know.
We need more information.
Amber, we need to know where you're moving.
Send you the link, but we need more information.
Yes, please.
We're so excited for 2027. Mr. Joseph Kent, you have no idea.
We are so excited.
There are a lot of.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. There's more than like we can even tell you right now, but we're going to tell you soon.
Yeah,
and it's going to be even more exciting. Everything's going to be really exciting.
But just so you know that it's very exciting. Ursula Fabiano, you beautiful woman. We got to see you at CatCon. I love you so much. My young boy, 3 years old, is a pretty feisty guy. I do yearly visits, but I feel like the vet brushes off how much of a jerk he is. I've started to wonder if he might have some joint issues because he stands flat-footed sometimes and maybe he's in pain. So that's why he's an ass. I love you. I've given him your PEA to see what happens. And my goodness, he's been so much nicer. Is that something I can give him on a regular basis?
Yes. Yes. Our cats. Yes.
That is actually.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Not no.
That is a lifelong thing that you can do. And I would be curious.
Our cats get it every single day. Yeah,
and
it works on the nervous system, right? Like it works. It works so well for inflammation.
At 3 years old, though, I would be curious. I would share with your vet, even though he or she brushes up the fact that he may have issues. I would maybe ask because I'm curious if there's a congenital defect or something that's going on that's causing him pain. At 3 years old, that's a little young to be developing arthritis, in my opinion. So I'm wondering if there's some kind of, like our Jack is super not neat and his back legs are super not neat. His sister is completely bow-legged. And I've thought about it since they were kittens. Like, are they going to have issues? There seems to be some sort of congenital issue going on with their joints. And both of them, they're their only two cats, but when they like sit to eat, they'll shake. They'll do this like weird little
sometimes
shake thing from time to time. So please keep your little jerk ass on the PEA. I think it is one of the most phenomenal supplements that's out there.
Jerk ass? Did you just call her cat a jerk ass?
I love him so much. And I love how attentive you are to him, to recognize that cats aren't assholes for the hell of it, like Jay beating up her little sister, her big sister. She
was little though.
She was littler than Jay.
Yeah.
Cats only do stuff for a reason. So if they're being aggressive or they're being defensive, it's because 9 times out of 10 they don't feel well, or they've been through some kind of trauma, or you know what I mean. They're very pure beings. So
Yeah.
All to say, Ursula, thank
And
you for paying
Sissy
so much
sent,
attention to your little one.
And Sissy sent to Lisa the confidence building sessions, which are
That's
like
also
freaking
awesome.
game changers,
Yes.
guys. Like literally a 20-minute session with your cats, 20 minutes of your life can change the trajectory.
Oh my
of
God.
their behavior.
Joni is here from Real Mushrooms.
I know.
I love you so much.
Joni.
Oh my God. We still have to do that podcast to find out what's going on with you and cats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stephanie said, I just learned that Elvis also has crystals in his urine. So I gave my friend some of the urinary cat kit and the instructions. Any idea if there's a connection between crystals and thyroid issues?
All the organs
Everything
are connected, right? Everything is
together.
connected, right? So absolutely, it definitely can be, but both, thyroid and all organs really, when it comes to our cats, and stress is a huge thing. So the Urinary Cat Plus is awesome. I will say, if this is a reoccurring issue with your friend's cat, then I would look into the PEA. It lasts longer. It's easier to give, and it's working on it's working with the endocannabinoid system, right? Like kind of like CBD does, if you guys know what like how that works. It works on the same type of level, but it's not like cannabis.
Amber just said PEA, which is palmitoyl ethanolamide. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. There's a lot of letters.
I like just when I
it's doing wonders for Cricket, who is her beautiful little Maine Coon kitty who has a number of issues. It has turned her into a whole new person. So I do think this is one of those things. Yeah. Joni said, I need a therapy session. Girl, we got you. We got you so good.
We got you.
That is
your therapist.
That is PEA, I think. And I would do, if you look up our product on our shop, it'll say PEA, and it'll give you the full word. Palmitoyl ethanolamide. Look that up and look at the science that is being discovered about what this does.
It's crazy. There is really so much research around specifically cystitis and this specific supplement. And this is the purest form of the supplement that we know of, right? Like there's not like fillers or any additives or anything like that. This is the purest form of PEA that you can get for your cats in the United States of America. So we're super blessed because Dr. Judy Morgan. Yeah, Dr. Judy Morgan. It's all praise to her. We just get to offer it to you guys. But it's absolutely really amazing, especially when it comes to cystitis, and I think feline hyperesthesia and many other nerve issues. Yeah,
a lot of things
in kitties.
Steven said, hello ladies, I came home to diarrhea.
Oh.
I started the Adored Beast, Gut Soothe, excellent.
Oxycontin
Catalyst, great. Hopefully it was just a mild case.
Perfect. These are those are the best things that you can do for your cat's gut right now.
Stephen, I would also be looking at peripheral real quick.
Why?
Yeah, I would take a minute to just kind of inventory anything that has changed in her environment over the past week, anything that has changed in her food over the past week, any behavioral changes, no matter how subtle they may seem.
Yep.
Did anything happen? I know that, when it comes to.
But is it also just also we want to stay, don't get too overly oh my God, my cat had diarrhea once.
Just observe.
Right? Like, how many times have you had diarrhea? Do you rush to the
Jack
to the
had
doctor?
Diarrhea the other day, and I'm like, dude.
Yeah, do you do much, or are you oh, that's right, I ate Taco Bell, or or not? You're just oh, that didn't agree with my tummy, so that's why I have diarrhea. Let's also keep it as calm as possible, because our stress is.
But definitely, Stephen, I would just kind of journal it. You know what I mean? I write way too much stuff in my notes, my little notes app, just to kind of keep an eye on dates. Or if you're like me, take a picture, and that way you kind of had a timeline, because something could have happened yesterday, but it might as well have been 3 months ago. I have a hard time with keeping track. So if you can document in a way that you've got a timestamp,
journals are great for that.
Sure, but I forget to write stuff down. I like to put it in notes or pictures or something like that. Whatever works for you. But I love that you're being proactive. You noticed it. You're, diarrhea is one of those things that a lot of people freak out about. Don't freak out about it the first time it happens. Try to figure out if you might be able to identify a reason why, It could just have been a stressful situation.
Stephen, thank you so much for the stars. This is the first time we've ever been able to see stars in our comments. And you just sent us stars. So thank you so much. Cheers. Every single one of your stars, guys.
Go to Mission Meow.
Mission Meow.
And Sally Williams, the brain
Sally Williams is here. Yeah.
It's here right now.
Awesome. So it goes to help cats around the globe, specifically the US, be alive.
Yes, thank you. That was poetic. Lisa said my cat Tommy that slaps my kittens was abused as a kitten by children. Now I understand why he's aggressive. He got traumatized. Yeah, I think always, especially when it comes to cats, compassion is always the first. No, he says, Paul, do I have to know I'm better than you? Mr. Milligan, I love you so much.
Okay.
Wait.
He's a raw fed.
Scott Williams in the house.
What?
Hey, handsome.
He's raw fed rabbit, and I'm introducing small amounts of turkey from Viva. Okay. Awesome.
So sometimes when you're switching up foods, you may want to back off the new food a little bit if you notice like some stools or soften stools
or just go slower.
Yeah, just go a little bit slower.
Don't stop.
Nope.
Don't stop. Won't stop.
I know exactly why Jack had diarrhea. It's because I took away some freeze dry because I was worried about it. I thought Madison was eating too much of it and I couldn't monitor it. So I removed their little crunchy munchy snack. So now he's getting more raw food and more wet food in lieu of the dehydrated food. And I feel like that is why. So it just comes to kind of figuring out the portions and letting them get back to a healthy stool. So you are brilliant.
Yes. All right, guys. We gotta go. It's like time. It's 6:30.
Wow. It is.
Okay. So I have to tell you guys, if you haven't seen our story, I have to tell you something. So on Wednesday, the day after tomorrow, it's going to be our last podcast for another month as well. And we are having none other than Dr. Susan Recker, which you might not know yet. She hasn't been on our podcast yet. You might not know her, but I can't wait for you to know her. Oh my God. She's going to melt your face off. Right?
Yeah, she is.
So she is coming and I am going to be wearing, and we'll tell you a little bit more about that on the podcast.
But just to give you a little cliffhanger.
Just to give you a little cliffhanger.
I know how Jade loves her lady accessories like earrings and weird shirts.
I never did
button weird. What?
Anyway, I am going to be wearing earrings on this podcast on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific. That's 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be wearing earrings that are made out of cat testicles, right? Bulls. It's the cat bulls. I'm going to be making, I'm going to be wearing cat bulls on my ears.
Bulls.
That's happening. We'll tell you more about it when we get there. Podcast. But if you want to see what cat testicles like bedazzled a little bit look like, they're going to be on my ears. I'm going to be wearing them on my ears. We will see. Who knows? I haven't put them on yet. So we don't know yet. But if I put them on and my ears become like really red and then like flip out like this or something, that'll be funny. That would be funny. It would be like, oh, I wouldn't be surprised if I have some kind of like irritation to testicles, but we'll see. We'll see. So
don't
come
miss
join
Wednesday
us. Don't
Dr.
miss us.
Recker. It
Back
is
in the closet.
And it's about, so Dr. Recker is an incredible world-renowned nutritionist. So it's kind of gonna, and I just saw the question from Suzanne that says, so do you recommend to eliminate dry altogether?
You do.
Please join us on Wednesday. This is going to be a brain-blowing experience, I think, for a lot of us
everything that
already are trying to do our best to feed our cats a species-appropriate diet. Also, Tina also mentioned something that we forgot: slippery elm helps with loose stools.
Yes.
In fact, Tina, thank you so much for that. We are
now.
using that right now.
Yep.
And we get it in like the human form, and I do about a third of a capsule. So you just open up the little capsule, put about a third in for the meal. So that is also something that can help as you transition and start including other.
I was doing a half.
I know, but it's a half.
Well, you're seeing loose stools. I wasn't. So anyway, thank you guys
That
so
was
much
a
for
little
joining
too
us for our
fragrant for
last
our
Q&A for a hot minute. We are headed to Europe this week, I guess, like in like 6 days or something.
Don't tell Maddie.
So follow our stories. We're going to take you with us. We're very excited about it. And we love you all so much. We will miss you. Our VIPs, we will still see you on Friday. So we're excited about that too.
But please come join us on Wednesday for this podcast.
You have to join us on Wednesday.
I cannot wait.
You have to join us on Wednesday.
We get to do this podcast.
I'm so excited. It's going to be awesome. No, we love you guys so much.
We love you guys. We'll see you soon.
Good night.